You wake up, grab your phone, check messages, scroll social media, start your day, and before you've even gotten out of bed, your mind is already filled with everyone else's problems, opinions, and drama. Here's the truth. How you start your day determines how you live your day. If you're starting with chaos, you're going to carry chaos. But what if the first voice you heard wasn't the news, or your boss, or your own worries, but God's? The Psalms were written for moments like this: early mornings, fresh starts, new days. Today, I'm going to show you 5 powerful Psalms that will completely change how you start your morning. Why morning matters. Your brain is most receptive in the first hour after you wake up. Whatever you feed it during that time sets the tone for everything else. Start with stress. Carry stress. Start with God's Word. Something shifts. Psalm 5-3 says, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly." David made it a habit to talk to God first, before anything else, before anyone else. When you do that, you anchor your day in truth instead of chaos. Psalm 1. Start with the right foundation. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. This psalm is about foundation. Every morning you wake up, you're making a choice. Let the world shape your thinking, or let God's Word shape it. Verse 3 says, "That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither." That's stability. That's strength. Before you check your phone, read Psalm 1. Remind yourself where your strength comes from. Psalm 23. Remember, who's leading you? The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. This psalm is about trust. You have a shepherd. He guides. He protects. He provides. He restores. You don't have to carry the weight of the day. You don't have to figure everything out. You just have to follow. When you start your morning with Psalm 23, you're reminding yourself, I'm not leading today. God is. That takes the pressure off, brings peace, lets you breathe. Hit subscribe if this is helping. Drop a comment. Which psalm speaks to you most? Psalm 91. Claim God's protection. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. This psalm is about safety, security, covering. Verse 11 says, "For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Angels, assigned to guard you. You don't know what you're walking into today, what challenges are coming, what problems will show up. But when you start by declaring Psalm 91, you're covering yourself in God's protection. Before you step out the door, read Psalm 91. Claim God's protection. Psalm 118. Start with gratitude. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever. This psalm is about gratitude, about remembering what God has done. Verse 24 says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Not tomorrow. Not when things get better. Today. Right now. Gratitude changes your perspective. It shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. Before you get out of bed, read Psalm 118. Then thank God for 3 things. Start there. Watch how it shifts your entire day. Psalm 139. Know that you're seen and known. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. This psalm is about intimacy with God, knowing you're fully known and fully loved. God formed you in your mother's womb. He knows every thought before you think it. There's nowhere you can go where He's not with you. Verse 17-18 says, "How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. God thinks about you more than there are grains of sand on every beach in the world. You're not invisible. You're not forgotten. You're not alone. God sees you, knows you, is thinking about you right now. Before you face the world, read Psalm 139. Let God remind you who you are. How to actually do this. Here's what I recommend. Option 1. Read one per day. Monday, Psalm 1. Tuesday, Psalm 23. Wednesday, Psalm 91. Thursday, Psalm 118. Friday, Psalm 139. 5 minutes. Before you check your phone. Option 2. Pick one for the week. Choose the psalm that speaks to where you are. Read it every morning for a week. Let it sink deep. Stressed? Psalm 23. Anxious? Psalm 91. Feeling unseen? Psalm 139. Option 3. Read all 5. If you have 10 minutes, read all 5. It will completely shift your mindset. The key: do it before anything else, not after you scroll, not after you get caught up in chaos. First thing, while your mind is still clear. Mark 1:35 says, "Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up and went to a solitary place where he prayed." If Jesus needed to start his day with the Father, so do you. What happens when you do this? When you commit to reading these psalms every morning, your anxiety decreases. You stop starting your day in panic mode. Your focus sharpens. You're anchored in what matters. Your faith grows. You're encountering God every single day. Your perspective shifts. Problems don't overwhelm you. You're starting from truth. You become more consistent. Start well. Finish well. 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. But those minutes will change the trajectory of your entire day. Your challenge. For the next 7 days, read one of these psalms every morning. Before you grab your phone, before you check email, before anything else, start with God's Word. Let His truth be the first voice you hear. At the end of the week, notice the difference. Notice how you feel, how you respond to stress, how your days flow. If this helped you, smash that subscribe button and share this. Drop a comment. Which psalm are you starting with tomorrow? You can't control what happens today, but you can control how you prepare for it.